Can we just buzz you in, please? Can you come in? Can we come in? Is that all
Actually,
right?
look.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's not me. That's my character. He actually does look quite a lot like me.
Yeah.
People have said that.
I'm not even...
There was something on the back of your chair that you see.
Yeah.
All of us have got, which
I do
is
see this.
wonderful medical jackets.
Yeah.
Now, it was maybe because one of our producers read the title of the film as Strange Doctor, so presumed we would need doctor coats. But we're actually going to have to put these on, right? Because we're going to go to the doctor's office next.
I'm just going to paint the scene for the listeners right now. So currently, we're sitting with two-time Oscar nominee Benedict Cumberbatch, and obviously, with a man of all those accolades, we're doing something very serious and, you know, respectful.
Of course.
Yeah, we're all sat in medical jackets. Roman, I blame you, wasting the budget on this. Basically, we're talking to Doctor Strange, so instead we thought we'd do a little game called Strange Doctor. We didn't have a lot of time to come up with it.
Okay,
No,
it's you did something with two words.
Two words.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, look, you'll like this even more. I found 3 of our listeners with very peculiar illnesses.
Lord. This is pretty watershed. Can we really go?
What we'll need to do is hear them out and diagnose them and see if we can cure them.
Okay. All right.
So you're ready for this?
First up, we've got Danny. Good morning, Danny. Hello.
Hi, Danny.
What seems to be your problem, Danny?
Right, well, since I was about 7, every time I need the toilet, I make a water droplet noise in my mouth.
So what is this noise?
A water droplet noise.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're ready.
Oh.
That is good.
Well, whatever gets you going.
That
I think
is-
that's.
that is good.
Yeah, it's very, very good water
Well,
droplet
it does
noise.
get me going to the toilet.
Well, that's what I mean. That's you know.
I bet he
Do you
does.
know, in hindsight, this idea felt so good.
No, listen. What do you think she can
Running
do to
water
make
is
this...
running water is. She's on it. I mean, she's her own doctor. She's her own cure. It's fantastic. You need not to ask for our help. But you know, running water is a good way to get things going.
I don't think I've ever really told anyone.
This is. I was going to say you're really oversharing here.
Yeah, go
I
on.
would say running water, flowing stream. I think about that, and
That's it. It happens. Exactly.
It works.
Yeah. Monsoon.
Lovely.
Mummy asking, how old are you, Danny?
Nearly 40.
Right. Okay.
You'd be proud of
I
that.
am
So it's
over
probably
it.
time
Don't
to
sigh.
stop, really.
Yeah.
Well, that means I'll have to stop going to the toilet.
All right. On that note, thanks
You're
so
a rubbish
much,
doctor.
Danny.
We have another patient for you, Doctor. This time it's
Okay.
Nikki. Hello, Nikki.
Doctor, something terrible keeps happening. Every time I laugh, I sound like a dolphin.
Oh my God.
The doctor might just need to hear it one more time.
How long have you known that you can do this for?
I went to the seaside last week, had some fish and chips on the beach, and it's ever since then, really.
Lovely.
So since then,
Why are you eating dolphin for?
And it was a bit suspect, the place.
I was going to say, they've banned that in this country.
Yeah.
I've got to say, talking of strange laughs, I mean, do you ever come up against like another actor and something like that can put you off?
For sure. I think something like that would definitely put me off. Yeah, it's no, I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus anyway, but yeah.
It's happened.
Yeah.
More directors than
Oh, really?
because they like often, I mean, if it's going well and you get a good, they will laugh during a take. So it's less the fact that it sounds funny than they're actually doing it. You know?
Oh yeah, of course.
But it's both a good thing and a bad thing. You have to do it again. But
Well, look, I think
working.
Nikki, I think you can just rest easy with that one.
enjoy
And
your
hope-
condition.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah.
I
as
think-
long as you're not directing any movies that Benedict's in, you're fine.
Yes,
Yeah,
just,
I work
or as
in
long as I'm.
recruitment, though. It's difficult with recruitment. I'm talking to candidates and then...
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that was again. Did we think this out?
We
anyway,
didn't think it through,
finally, we have actually one more, right? And now,
hooray.
now this one is very strange. Yeah, I've got it here. I want you to take a listen to this because we have one more, and apparently it's this very rare disorder. Now, this is what it is. Take a listen.
Hello, strange doctor. Every day when I wake up, I'm turning more and more into Benedict Cumberbatch. Can you help me?
Now, that seems a little bit strange.
It's weird. I have actually experienced something very similar myself.
Really?
Be strong, don't doubt yourself, and have your own cheer squad.
Yay! Can we just buzz you in, please? Can you come in? Can we come in? Is that all
Actually,
right? Okay.
Oh no, that's not me. That's my character. He actually does look quite a lot like me.
Yeah.
People have said that. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So your name is Peter.
I'm Peter, yes.
You're Peter. Okay, Peter.
And I'm Peter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try being Peter for a change.
So, Peter, how long have you been Benedict
like
Cumberbatch
me,
for?
yeah.
I've been Benedict for about 3 years now.
Oh, nice.
3
okay.
years.
How's it working out? What, TikToking or?
TikToking.
Yes.
It's coming up to 4 million followers.
Well, there you go. That's more than I'm not even on TikTok.
Can you just give him your account?
Are you making money off being vaguely like me?
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
Are you going to give some of that to charity, maybe? Or is it your actual living?
Most of it goes back into my costumes. I don't keep it for myself.
Okay.
This is
yeah,
really
that's-
weird to watch.
Yeah.
I do have to say.
Is
I'm
it?
loving it, but it's very strange to watch Benedict talk to
I
Peter.
looky like you with a likey.
Yeah, it is.
You've got better teeth than me, I think. Go on, give a smile. Yeah.
Did you know you looked like Benedict and then you wanted
No,
to do
not
the
at
thing?
all. I never thought I looked like him. And then someone stopped me on, I think it was Millennium Bridge years ago, and said, "Excuse me, are you Benedict Cumberbatch?"
It's funny.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. And the rest was history.
I'm not going to lie, you're in the presence of champions. As I say, myself, the man who came third in I'm a Celebrity to Get Me Out of Here, Sonny J, champion of Dancing on Ice,
Thank you.
ITV. You could have seen that as well. And Sean Welby,
Yeah.
previous New Look Shops assistant of the
All right.
month.
Cheers.
It's a good
Yeah.
month, though, wasn't it?
It was a great month.
Yeah, we're
moment.
actually joined by someone who is trying to reach our levels of success.
Yeah,
He's
getting
only
there.
been nominated for an Oscar twice. Please put your hands up for Benedict Cumberbatch. Third and I'm a Celeb, Dancing on Ice, or New Look Shop Assistant. Which would you rather have?
The New Look shop assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the early ones that really count.
Aw, thank
exactly.
you very much.
Exactly. Hey, now look, you are in for something so special, dude. Now, this film is just massive. The new Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, this is
You said it right. Well done. I
Yeah.
have a hard enough time saying it.
But this is the 7th time that you have portrayed Doctor Strange in a film.
Somebody's been doing a lot of counting on my behalf, but yeah, I believe that's true. I think it's 7th, including What If. That's what somebody
Yes.
told me. So obviously that was an animation, but you know.
Still.
But at
Still,
the end of the day,
counts
so
as
that's
him.
what I mean. So seven times.
Yeah.
Like, does it get to a point? I know it's Marvel, and I know it's like that whole world, but does it get to a point where it goes, you want me to play him again?
Only if you're asked to do the same thing again, and that can happen, unfortunately.
Okay.
But, you know, if your character's evolving enough, no, it's great. And I think, especially with Spider-Man, for example, of late, that was a riot doing that film.
Yeah.
with
Oh,
that
how
group.
cool was that?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, it was very, very nice to sort of push him into sort of more human dimension with Spidey, let alone all the stuff about the multiverse which cracks open in that film.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. But, you know, it was just a real pleasure to work with Tom again, but also just to be able to stretch him into a role where he's caring for someone, where every mistake he makes kind of human. It's based off well, first of all, respect for a fellow warrior on the battlefield, a fellow Avenger. Then he realizes as a kid, then he tries to parents him badly, gets cross
Yeah.
at him, says, give the toy back, you know.
Yeah.
And eventually, you know, the teenager comes up with a better idea than the dad in that moment. So yeah, no, short answer, no. But I like playing this. I like being your Doctor Strange a lot, and there are better asks and less good asks at times. Also, 7 sounds like a lot, but some of them have been really small. You know, pivotal contributions, but you know,
But every
I don't
time-
have that much screen time in Avengers, for example.
Oh, don't play it down, Benedict.
Oh, right.
Bask in the glory.
It's all about him.
No, but this is quite unusual with this film because a lot of the Marvel films are classed as fantasy or adventure.
Yeah.
This one has been classified as horror.
Yeah.
Is it quite dark?
I wish it hadn't. It is. It's tonally it is dark, but you know, for fans of real horror, of which it's not that I'm not a fan. I just can't do it. I have too overactive imagination. I value what little sleep I have to then ruin it by having terrifying nightmares. But you know, the real horror I have seen, yeah, it's not at that level. It's not, you know, The Haunting of Emily Rose or something like that.
Yep.
Even if that is Scott's film's name, I can't remember. But it's definitely got a lot of jump scares. It's got sort of Sam Raimi traits of horror in it by the bucket load. It's a very, very Sam Raimi-centric film. So for those of you who know your Sam Raimi Spider-Mans and your Living Dead, there's that tone throughout. That it really is his film.
Cool.
I like being made to jump. It's quite
Yeah,
exciting.
exactly. It's part of going to the cinema. Now, I have to ask,
Yeah.
because when you watch a trailer and you look at it and you think it's every kid's like dream to become a Marvel superhero.
Yeah.
Is the reality of it the same? You know, when you're in a sort of green onesie, maybe fighting someone, jumping up and down.
I haven't yet had to wear a green onesie. I've worn a grey one to play Smaug. I don't know what other colour he should have had, maybe purple or red or something. But no, it's a technical exercise a lot of the time, and these spectacular moments that go in the blink of an eye on screen sometimes take days to film. So there's elements of it that are tough, but when you're turning it on just for that brief moment that the camera's rolling, which can be very brief on long setup days, yeah, it's dynamite. It's incredible fun to play. So cool, and you don't feel like a superhero. You can very much feel the tugging of uncomfortable harnesses when you're flying through the air. I'm definitely not defying gravity here. I've got a load of very capable men and women who have hoisted me up in a very painful way, sort of above the skyline. But then that in itself, for me, is a trip. I'm that high off the ground and floating into a scene and going into sort of dynamic fight move or spellcast, and all that stuff is fun. And there are moments where I still pinch myself, but not quite as much as the very first costume fitting where I was like, oh my goodness, I'm playing a superhero.
That was so cool, isn't it?
It was fun.
So cool. I mean, with keeping it a secret in Marvel films, is it as difficult as it looks? Because you've got friends and families going, what happens?
It's difficult for Tom Holland.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
rubbish.
so difficult for me. I've been doing it for a bit. No, bless him. But I have the same kind of experience. I want the fans to have the same experience that I do when I watch one of these films as a fan, which I have done until I started playing Strange, you know, and then I'm sort of a participant. But even so, I'm sitting in my own audience going, oh my goodness, I had no idea that it would be realised like that as far as the visual effects go, or the environment, or whatever it is I'm battling against or working with. And then, you know, that joy is still there for me. But even when I see films with fellow Avengers in that I'm not part of, it's a thrill not to know what's going on. I don't ring Kevin up and say, here, tell us what's going to happen in Thor. I really want to, I want to sit there and have that thrill. So I don't mind playing that game for those who share that, and I know a lot of people want a bit more. I mean, my goodness, that's quite an eventful trailer. So I think people have had a lot of fun playing around with theories as far as the information they've already got.
Talking of having fun as well, you know, when you're not playing a superhero, you're hosting Saturday Night Live.
I know.
Now, I know you've done it before. You've got another one coming up.
I'm not feeling like I've done it before on that one.
Really?
I mean, it's terrifying, and it went in the blink of an eye last time. So I just hope I can hold on to the enjoyment of it a bit more in the moment, you know. But it's to introduce Arcade Fire. First of all, I had Solange, which is just amazing. But now Arcade Fire as well, who I've just loved all my life. It's a privilege. It really is.
Do you ever get because we know you from when you've come in, you've got a dry sense of humour. Sometimes the British humour gets lost in translation. Do you ever have that on that show?
No, because they're very, very sharp. And some of it's dry, some of it's sort of gag-tastic, some of it's very visual, some of it's very coarse, some of it's very smart. So it's usually a mixture. And some of it's character-based, based on, whether it's Pete Davidson, the characters that they do. So you're feeding that by being another actor in their sketch with their character. Hey. And I'm a big fan of the show, so I don't feel there's too much of a mismatch between the Brit humour and the US humour on that one.
I mean, it's such a fantastic show. It's something that I'm always jealous of. Whenever we don't have it here.